Okay, here we are, everyone. We are live coming to you from In the Spotlight with Tyra.
And Julia.
Good to see you guys. Glad you could join us. So today, I think we're both giddy. We were talking about being tired, but we had the most amazing webinar with our CEO, Ash Mufarah. And I got to tell you guys, every time I listen and get in on this, I get seriously giddy because it is just mind-boggling what is going on with OnPassive. And of course, because it is a mega company, we've all signed NDAs, so there's only certain things we can say to you because, a non-disclosure agreement keeps us within those parameters, right? Were you on it? Did you get a chance to listen, Julia?
Yeah, actually, I did for a little bit in between work. And yeah, it was really promising. And I'm just so excited to hear everything. Yeah.
Because we've got O Academy is being beta tested. We have O Trim, and then we have a whole bunch of products that are coming right on their heels. And
so stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Yeah, so if you aren't a founder, you're going to want to get information from us because, oh my goodness, you guys, like I said, it was so motivating. And Ash was sharing about a dream years back before he fully started OnPassive and, the whole conception of it and stuff. And, this ties perfectly because today we have a gentleman all the way from New Jersey. I was teasing him earlier about accent, but they can probably tease us about our Canadian accent, eh?
Yeah.
So, but how it ties together perfectly, and we didn't even plan this, is that he's a real motivator. He's been doing some stuff on social media. Mm-hmm. And so this just ties in perfectly. So we are going to bring to you Robert. Hello, Robert.
Hi, Robert.
Good afternoon, girl. How you doing?
Good. Excellent. Long day from work?
Very long, productive day.
Well, we're really excited to have you on, and thank you for taking the time today so we'll get right into it, okay? Tyra's just talking about you being a motivator, and I've seen on social media quite a few of your posts, some of your videos, and it's in conjunction with Chris. Why did you start those, and what is the motivating factor that inspires you about OnPassive?
Oh, OnPassive is it's a mega company. It's very exciting to be around. And the reason why I do the motivation is because, there's a lot of negativity going out there. And a lot of people are, keep hearing that it's a scam and stuff like that. So it's nothing of that. So I try to keep people upbeat, keep them going.
Good for you.
Nothing better that's going around right now. You can compete with it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And OnPassive, how long have you been in OnPassive now?
A little bit over a year, about almost 14 months.
Okay, so you've been in for a while, so
yes.
About all the products and and whatnot. So
yes,
get wet.
Yeah.
So why with what Julia is saying here? Why? Okay, you're enjoying motivating people, and that happens all over the place. It doesn't matter where you are. People tend to get discouraged in certain situations. And look what's going on in our world right now. A lot of people are struggling, and perfect timing with the stuff that you're doing. Yeah. So what then about OnPassive inspires you? What motivates you that in turn, here you are doing something to motivate others?
Well, I needed a change. I've been in the industry for over 23 years. And I was looking for a change at the time when I came into OnPassive. I was in a business for 3 years, and promises. You do all the work and you get nothing out of it. So a gentleman from the United Kingdom who I was in business with, that business, sent me some information, and I looked it over and I said, we were just in something like this. What's the difference? And he said, read the ebook, look at the videos, you'll see the difference. So it took me 3 days because at that time I was working 2 jobs, and I looked at it 3-4 times. I was like, something's off here. I need to see more information. So he sent me another video. I looked at it. I dwelled on it. I slept on it. And I said, you know what? Why not? It's only $97. Found a position, the most prestigious position you can have. Take a chance. So, in the back office, I'm looking all the way back to when they first started back in 2018. And I saw a couple of videos from Ken Russo.
Okay.
And I watched both videos with Ash, and that was it. His vision is just as clear as my vision wants to be. So it resonated with me right away. And from then on, there's
the rest was history.
The rest is history. I didn't look at nothing else. I mean, I get poached every day, all different opportunities. They're all the same. You have to recruit people. And a person like myself who works 13 hours a day, I can't connect with people. So I needed a platform that's automated 100% where they can do all the follow-ups for me. And, I can do my work after I get out of work.
Right.
So it's a win. It's a no risk win situation for anybody.
That's amazing. So
especially the workers. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, I got into this to get out of a job to begin with because I'm 55 years old. I want out.
Right.
The world's in chaos right now. People are lazy. Some people are not, of course. I'm not breaking anybody down, but from what I see down by me, nobody wants to work. They want to feed off the government. No. So all the work's on me now, and it's becoming a lot stressful. So I want to get out.
Right.
And this is my biggest opportunity of a lifetime, and I'm taking it by the horns.
Yeah.
That's it.
Going back, you said you saw some videos with Ash. So in that whole motivation and inspiring, what was it you saw or heard that really jived for you? You said, there were some things that connected.
Well, he had a vision of helping the little guy. This business is for everybody. It's not just for marketers. It's for everybody. Anybody who wants to get into a business where they want to, get out of a job or have a career. You could actually have a career, no matter what age you are.
Yeah.
You can. It's a simple business. It's not a recruiting business, more like a sharing business.
Right. And the thought that you could still have a job if you really liked your job. I don't know many people that do, but it's also a supplemental as well.
It's a supplemental income also. But there's a lot of people who want to retire early,
right?
Because they've just fed up with not having what they really want.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now, were you earlier on the founders webinar, Robert, or were you?
Unfortunately not. I was at work at the time, since it's on at 2 p.m.
Right.
I'm at work at the time, but I get filled in from all my teammates.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's great. That's a great group of people. And that's the other thing about On Passive, the family that you it's a
family, yes.
Yeah, you actually are able to speak with people from all over the world, and you actually become very close to these people, and because it's such a positive, like yourself, motivator.
I met a lot of amazing people, a lot of leaders, a lot of regular people who want to be leaders. Oh, it's unbelievable. This is the first business I've been in where I've been connected to over thousands of people. My phone blows up every day.
And that's good.
At work. Yeah.
That's good. You can even be quiet, quiet like yourself.
Yep.
I'm usually quiet, believe it or not. And you can even be quiet, and this business will run itself.
Exactly. It's fully automated.
Exactly.
So the other thing, going back again to you going through the ebook, you listening to Ash, something that's really become very prevalent, I've seen in On Passive, is that it helps people. So, like I said, well, earlier we didn't plan it, but here you're doing these motivational videos, and it's really tied to that. So where do you find with On Passive when they say, we help the little guy? Where do you find, or how do you find that happens?
How do I find that happens? Well, first of all, the business is a wealth creation business. So when we get our apples all together, we'll be able to help anybody. There's a lot of people out there who have dirty water, no shoes, no clothing, out on the streets. Veterans can't find jobs. We'll be able to help, especially children. I can't see a child being out on the streets with no shoes, socks, clothing, no clean water. I mean, what's up with that?
You'd be surprised how many people are actually out there like that. So
probably 3/4 of our world is facing some issue of poverty, especially, we're so cloistered in North America. We think poverty is 30,000 a month, but that's not poverty,
No, not at all.
No, and we'll be able to fund some charities also that my grandson has Alzheimer's, so I'll be funding an Alzheimer's. Now I forgot what he had already.
The autism?
He's autistic.
Autism?
Yes.
Okay.
And Alzheimer's. My mother has Alzheimer's, so that's another charity. Right. And there's a bunch of other ones too. We'll be able to take care of. Yeah. Which is good. I like that.
Yeah, so once the bottom line is taken care of, obviously you have to take care of yourself and your family, right?
Yeah, once we're able to take care of us, we can take care of others. That's the main goal of Ash, and I like that. I love that. That's what resonated with me, because all the other businesses out there don't have that. They don't have that in their platforms. It's just actually don't even have marketing platforms to market your business. You have to do everything on your own. And even though I still do old school marketing, through verbal communication, it's time consuming, because it's not targeted. It's you get a lot of fence sitters, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yes. And for sure.
And Ash's platform will have targeted, which is what I like. Yeah.
Well, we totally hear time and time again, get in it and you will win it.
That's right.
Like, I've heard even Michael Williams, who is part of our original leadership council with On Passive, saying, even if you have one position. Correct. Are you guys getting feedback? No?
A little bit, yes.
A little bit? Yeah, I noticed that just now. So anyway, if you... I got to try to change that. Sorry, guys. He was talking about how if you even have one position, that you're going to do very, very, very well.
All you have to do is come in.
Like you're saying with your mom or your grandson. So all of a sudden, you're going to be able to look after your bottom line, the things that are close in your circle that are near and dear to you.
That's correct.
And then all of a sudden, you're going to be able to start looking outward and seeing where else you want to invest.
Yeah, I mean, God gave us a gift, and one of the gifts is giving. Yeah. That's one of our gifts.
Yeah, and I think that's what intrigued you, is the heart that Ash, the CEO of On Passive, has, right?
Yes. On Passive is all about love and family.
Yeah. And I haven't seen that, at least in my different jobs and careers and online or otherwise. I haven't seen anything like this before. So
neither have I.
Now, do you think On Passive would be the perfect online company for someone who has absolutely no experience?
Sure, it's a learning platform also. Academy is one of the learning platforms for teachers. my grandson's home all the time, learning from home. So that platform will be a perfect fit for him, be a perfect fit for anybody who's out of school. We don't know how long
Right.
this coronavirus is going to be around. So it's time to change the landscape.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the online business itself, I mean, it's not an easy thing, but you have to learn in order to use a computer, use a phone, whatever. You always have to learn. So, from what I understand, the on-passive online products are pretty user friendly. From what I'm getting,
Yes.
and could you touch on the
Yes.
products a little bit that you would use, perhaps?
Each product is going to be infused with artificial intelligence, deep learning, machine learning. That in itself is a game changer, number one, because if you don't have artificial intelligence in your portfolio right now, you're way behind the eight ball. And I was
Right.
speaking to a gentleman last night, and when I said that to him, he says, "You know what? Send me some information. Let me take a look at it." He has an online business now, and he won't leave it because he's been successful for over 32 years. But when he called me, he asked me for more information, and I said, "Listen, I'll send you some videos. Make a decision on your own."
Yeah.
So I told him about the founder position, and we'll see what he says.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I also find that with his business that he's in right now, he could probably use a lot of the on-passive products in the future when they do launch. So, which would make him
He
even more
uses
successful.
he uses 4 now. He may see a couple more that he may be able to use, which I think he will, and I think it'll be a major upgrade from what he's using now because he's an old school marketer. So
So, worst case scenario, he's a customer.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Well, if you consider for $97, you can become a founder and secure your position with OnPassive. And then you are going to pay the company to do all the things we've been talking about: targeted traffic, sales, recruiting, advertising, the whole shebang. And that's
Yep.
going to be what, $250 or lower. We're waiting to hear.
Correct.
So you consider the gentleman you were just talking to. I don't think if he's using a bunch of products, I can't see how he can get away for $250 or less a month in just domain name, funnels, auto emails, like the whole thing.
Webinar platform, and alone, depending on how many people you use it for, it can cost you up to $6,000 a month.
Yes.
A virtual assistant costs $2,000 a month.
There you have it.
Really? I didn't know it was that expensive. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I looked into it.
There are free options out there, but they're so limited.
Very limited.
What
Very
you can
limited.
actually do with them that, why most people upgrade to something like even Zoom. People start off with the basic, whatever it would be, $20 a month for, but it's very limited. Whereas on passive products, they're unlimited.
Unlimited people you could have on a webinar platform. One price. You just can't beat it.
Yeah.
You just can't beat it.
Yeah.
Well, and the fact that the products eventually do pay you, and I mean, we all use Zoom and StreamYard and all the different modalities to communicate nowadays, especially with COVID. And just thinking that, oh my goodness, you could use the product, whether you're a founder, a customer, a reseller, and eventually it will pay you. It's just mind-boggling what on passive is going to be doing in its infancy. It's in its infancy right now. Can you imagine in a few years' time?
Oh, it's going to be major. Zoom, Google, and Facebook doesn't pay you to use their products. You pay them.
Exactly. Another profit year for the CEO. So
that's correct.
Which brings us back to Ash again, the fact that he wants to help the 97% of us who just can't make it in an online business.
Right.
And because we work 13 hours a day. We don't have the time to do all the work, right?
Exactly.
So
He's sharing the profits with us.
Yeah.
exactly.
Very generous
Exactly.
man.
Absolutely, he is.
Well, if you consider, my husband Jeff and I were talking just a bit ago, and several years back, he was offered an opportunity to start investing in Bitcoin. And that was at the beginning,
Right.
and people were like, what the heck? This isn't even real money. Like, are you crazy? And I think he would have invested like $100 maybe for one. And I think the last time he had looked, he said one was worth somewhere like $49,000.
Right now it's 53.
There.
53. Holy
So,
$53,000.
back then people thought it was crazy and it wasn't true, or like you said earlier, Robert, it's a scam. But anything new, people tend to kind of back up a little bit.
Yeah, they don't do their research. And if you want to know something about something, talk to somebody who has experience, in that field,
Exactly.
especially with a digital product like Bitcoin.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not even a product; it's just digital money. That's all it is.
Right.
And it fluctuates with the market.
Right.
It's just like investing in stocks and bonds and all that stuff. You have to be around to watch the signals. If it's going to go up, down, buy, sell, it's the same as the market. So it fluctuates.
Well, and what Robert was just saying here about, talk to someone, look at it, figure it out. Something I do want to mention is we have an amazing website. It's onpassive.com. And I'm telling you, folks, if you have not talked to anybody yet about On Passive, go there and have a look, because we are showcasing a lot of our products that are in the lineup of coming out. There is blogs there. It's just packed full of information.
Yeah.
If you want, and Robert, you spoke about a few of the products. So, I mean, we're looking at 50 plus products here, and it'll just keep going, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, there's going to be something on that platform that doesn't matter who it is, they're gonna want that product.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be standalone, or the whole
package altogether. And if you buy the whole package, each product talks to each other through artificial intelligence, so they know what the customer needs, what you need. It's simple. It's simple. It's it's complex for the person who who invented it, but it's simpler for the user because it does everything for you.
Right.
Well, especially us now that we're getting a little bit older, it's kind of nice to have stuff that's a little bit simpler out there.
I mean,
we've just learned so much.
Yes.
Exactly. So it's definitely a plus. That's for sure.
Well, I was reading an article this morning. I'm just going to quickly try to find it. Have you heard of Bath and Body Works?
Of course.
It's a big chain. They are closing 500 stores because they are finding they cannot compete and they want to move online.
Yes. A lot of stores are doing that. I think Macy's doing that too, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of my friends said, I want Macy's.
Listen.
Wow.
So there you have it. Perfect case for what On Passive is doing in getting this whole portfolio set up with this AI technology that, oh my goodness, any business, big or small, is going to, it's going to be amazing for them to be using the products.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's going to be a lot of,
No, go ahead. Sorry to interrupt.
There's going to be a lot of companies that will be in On Passive because they're going to need these products because of the artificial intelligence. You see Amazon using it, Walmart uses it, but it's all outdated. They're not keeping up on it. You need to be updated, and that's what we're doing. It's updated on a daily basis, and that's another reason why it's taking so long too, because we have to grow with the future. We can't stay in the past. We have to grow with the future.
Right.
Yeah. And there's a lot of legalities. If you're looking at about 212 countries out there that actually on passive will be available in, you got to look at all the legalities of the different countries, right? Even though we're neighbors, Canada and United States, we have a lot of differences, right? So
Absolutely. And a lot of these countries don't understand what artificial intelligence is.
absolutely.
They just think it's something that may ruin them when it's actually going to help them.
Yeah, it's a lot of it's voodoo to them because they don't know. They're not educated on it. So it's a matter of educating people as well. So I think that's what On Passive will do, and Ash and his team in India. Definitely.
Yes.
Well, and that's the thing, like what you touched on earlier there, Robert, about, this, so many of those things are outdated. So now we've got On Passive coming in, and it is state of the art. It's never seen before AI technology. We didn't say, hey, so and such has got some good stuff, let's try to copy it. They went from scratch and built.
Yes.
Yep. So I mean, we're years ahead of some other person or company starting to do something, or we'll be such leaders that everyone's going to have to just follow us.
Exactly. I believe we're 5 to 10 years ahead. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
That's my
opinion.
And with
hear from Ash, I mean, he's going to keep us ahead.
Oh, of course. Of course. He's very smart.
And as we know, we have over 560,000 founders, so not everybody is wrong. And somebody knows something about something out there to know that this is going to be big one day. So it's just a matter of being patient.
Oh yeah, patience is the key. Patience is the key.
You can't rush something so brilliant.
No.
I mean, it's just when it fully comes out, we're in the beta testing with all the, the different products and stuff. But boy, when it comes out, it is going to be sheer brilliance.
I'm excited. I can't wait.
I agree.
It's not long now, but so I just wanted to, in closing, I just wanted to get what your feel is about what you'll be doing post launch with On Passive.
Keep building a team.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
So
I believe I
goal.
can help a lot of people. That's one of my goals. Yes.
Yeah.
Keep spreading the news.
And you were also talking about the autism and the Alzheimer's as well. So bless your heart.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we're going to have to continue to keep an eye on Robert and these wonderful motivational videos you've been doing.
Yes,
I'll be around
definitely.
every day. Every day I'll be around.
Wow.
When you're not sleeping from work. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure, Robert, thanks for your time. I know you're tired and it's time to go to bed probably soon. So I just wanted to take a moment to thank you. And again, Tyra and I are going to chat here, but if you see anything that you like here, or you were invited by anybody, whether it be Robert, myself, Julia, or Tyra, and you want to get back to us for more information, by all means, get a hold of us. Again, we are On Passive. I'm AJ Internet Solutions. Tyra?
Tien, Grow Wealth Together.
Yeah.
And where can we get you, Robert? On Facebook?
Yes. You can get me on Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter.
Super. Wonderful.
Well, I want to say thank you so much, Robert, for joining us. Have an awesome evening. And
enjoy your evening, everybody.
Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Best of luck.
Awesome. Thanks, Robert. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Stay in touch.
Oh, sorry, hon.
That's okay.
That was great. That was really great. You got to give a person credit that every day, day in and day out, he's making motivational videos. That takes a lot of time and stuff when you're busy.
Exactly. Especially when you put in a 13-hour day, you're tired, you're exhausted, you're still talking to people, you're you're doing everything you can to build your team. See, that's his goal,
Mhm.
and for the ultimate to help autism and Alzheimer's. So, I mean, you can be as quiet as he is, and you can still succeed with On Passive, which just blows my mind. Because in the internet world, it's a fierce world, but with On Passive, I guarantee you will succeed.
Indeed, indeed. Something Ash was talking about today, with we've just grown our leadership council, and he was saying, if I had to go and get all the leaders, I'd have to go get all of the founders. And that's true, we don't need titles to be a leader. You do what you do, and that's your passion, that's your gifting, and you just go about your business. And just as Robert is doing, he's just going about his business, doing what his heart and passion is. And
Mhm.
he's helping people already, apart from when the day On Passive is going to launch, and be able to look after a bottom line and get really set up. And so, my goodness,
Exactly.
there's so many people out there that are in that place that they're really leaders.
Well, just anybody, what their dream is. Everybody has a dream.
Yes.
And I think, in my personal opinion, On Passive can fulfill that dream. So it, by all means, again, come to my website, or not my website, but Facebook, YouTube, AJ Internet Solutions, and as well Tyra with TN, Grow Wealth Together. Get some more information, and please go back to the person who invited you here, and we'd love you to join our team. We are excited about this, and the founder positions are closing soon, so do your due diligence.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. That was so perfectly said. So we're going to end on that, because you can't top that, Julia. That was excellent. Thank you, everybody, for today. Have a great evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you're at in the world. Bless you all, and keep motivating others. Keep doing your passions.
Take care.